Good morning, everyone. It is New Year's Day, start of 2021, the time when it takes us a month to figure that out when we're writing checks. If not you, that's me for sure. I'll always be writing 2020. Although I never quite got comfortable writing 2020, I have to say. So maybe 2021 will be easier to write and to move past 2020. It's a wonderful energy that's out there. We're still in this, bathing in this Cancer full moon. We're still bathing in the planets that are coming through and moving from Capricorn into Aquarius, which is a calming energy. There's a lot that's going to be happening in the world in this next week. There's a lot that's happening around us between the primaries in Georgia and the certification of the electoral votes, and I think there's going to be some chaos towards the end of the week. And I feel like from like the 8th to the 21st or the 20th, when we move into the new administration, is really kind of going to be a time of a lot of disruption and chaos. So we want to be really careful and not always have to say our opinion, is what I'm hearing pretty loudly. Is we don't always have to express what we feel, as much as remembering we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? We're going to listen to how other people feel, because some people are going to feel the need to really express themselves during this time. Okay, so I am going to shuffle the cards. I'm using the Gilded Tarot, the Imperial deck today, and I'm reading for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So for each card, I will be reading for both, and I will also use the Light Seers deck for any clarification. And I might decide as I get in there that I'm clarifying, since it's for 3 days, right at the beginning of the new year, that I'll be clarifying for, it doesn't want me to shuffle anymore, clarifying for each of the cards. So let's see, or each of the signs, let's see where we end up. I know that I should be just about finishing up today with all of the monthlies for January, so I hope you enjoy them. It looks like it's going to be everything I've read so far is pointing me in the direction of a lot of love and happiness coming our way after we get past this first few weeks, okay? So moving into the rest of the year, it's going to be good. Right now, we've got a little bit of that anger and resentment and a lot of people against each other almost going on again, almost like it was back at the election time. So if you can stay out of that and don't activate that part of yourself, the better you'll do, okay? So let's see where we are. Aquarius, not a great start, but this doesn't necessarily mean it has to be something horrible, okay? The Tower to me represents something unexpected, something blowing up that you didn't plan on, something unexpected that's coming in. Maybe this is with a love interest. Maybe you're finding out for sure this person doesn't want to be in a relationship. Maybe you're finding out somebody in the family isn't feeling well or isn't doing well, and you're a little bit worried about them. It's nothing horrible that's going to happen. It's not a death. It's not somebody moving away. It's not a life or death situation, okay? Although it looks like it would, with the way they put these cards up. I don't get that from the Tower. I get more of something unexpected, something you're not planning on, which is coming in today on the new day and through the weekend. So today's January 1st, and it'll be for the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to pull another card. Okay, let me pull a card from, actually I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck here and pull a card and see what we get. Let me shuffle them. I haven't used these cards in a while. Thank you all for your donations, especially around Christmas and the holidays. It really helps me to continue with my channel, to continue to bring you these readings daily and monthly, and then to come on 3 or 4 times a week to give the live readings. I really depend on you for my support, my financial support, because until I get to 1,000 viewers, YouTube doesn't offer any support, doesn't give you any support in way of commercials or bringing in any form of income. So thank you to those of you that realize that. I'm very grateful as part of my community. If you can share this out, even better. The more people we share it to, the quicker I'll get to 1,000 people. So thank you. Okay, now let me cut the deck. Okay, and so I'm pulling another card here for Aquarius. Let's say Aquarius, still got fighting. So this doesn't surprise me. Something is still, maybe someone, like I said, has made the decision they no longer want to date you, or they no longer want to be considered as a beau. They know they're moving out of your life. They're making that decision. They're not, and you're the one that's questioning it. You're the one that's kind of doing the miscommunication. None of these wands, you'll notice, are touching each other, are touching anybody, I should say. They're touching each other, but they're not touching any of the people. So no one is physically being hurt here. This is all about miscommunication or fighting or verbal fighting or sending text that you don't like, or ghosting somebody. Somebody might be ghosting you. And that's what I'm hearing for this whole weekend. For you, the first, the second, and the third Aquarius. I don't think it's going to be the best of weekends. You may want to do a lot of hanging out in your pajamas, hiding, enjoying just your family, and not interfering with the rest of the world. Okay? Okay, let's pull a card for Libra. Libra, we have the Queen of Wands, and I think Virgo got this yesterday. The Queen of Wands are all about fire energy, right? And so you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. You've got your wand that is lit, like you're ready to move, ready to take action, ready to move in the direction you want to achieve whatever goal you want to. Very goal-oriented, but you're very healing in this card, Libra. You've got all your purples around you. You're listening to your third eye. You're trusting your gut. You've got the purple in the curtains and in her dress and on the floor, and it's just beautiful. So know that this healing energy is around you, and not necessarily healing you, but it's just a soft, kind, healing energy that's around you, Libra, okay? And you can share it with others. You can definitely be a healer for other people today. There may be people today and over the weekend that you run into and that you hang out with for the new year, and you're wanting to change things. You're wanting things to get better, but there's still this spark of antagonism in the air that you're feeling, Libra. So this is you lighting your light and trying not to react to what people have to say. Okay, trying to be the healer, trying to calm people down. Libra, you're the one that balances, right? And you want everything to be fair for everybody. And you're doing your best to do that right now. Even when you go out with other people, you're doing your best to do that. So, yeah, that's interesting. Let's pull a card from the White Rider deck. These have already been shuffled. So the second card I have is, it could be that these people are coming to you and you have to listen, or they're not ready to make a decision yet. They're not ready to get out of their own way, and that's what I'm hearing is they're self-sabotaging, right? This person, whoever you're dealing with, or these people, they could easily undo their own ties. They could easily take off their blindfold, and the swords aren't surrounding them. They're not touching her. They could move away, but they're choosing not to. They're choosing to stay in this anger and this resentment, and you don't need to. You're being the healer in this point, so you don't need to react to these people that are around you this weekend, Libra, okay? You just need to stay in this healing mode and let them deal with what it is they need to deal with. They're not ready to move on like you are. They're not ready to come out of the middle of this. And I feel like this is all politic-based, and I feel like it's something that you don't want to get involved with, so you're pulling back and pulling away from these people. Let them stay in their own self-isolation. Let them stay in their own sabotage, their own self-sabotage, right, until they're ready to come out of it and join you. Not something you need to worry about, okay? Gemini, you have the Eight of Swords, just what I pulled. So Gemini, you could be the person that's in this Libra's life, or one of the people, Geminis, that are dealing with this self-sabotage, this sense of you're isolating yourself, you're not allowing yourself to grow, you're feeling sorry for yourself. So maybe it's been a lonely New Year's. Maybe you're wondering if any new love is going to be coming in, and I feel like this could be around romance, Gemini. So, but you've got to unchain yourself. You've got to let go of your hands. You've got to take the blindfold out. You've got a perfect place to walk right out through these swords. Nothing is holding you back but yourself, Gemini, okay? And it's the perfect time to really release yourself over this long weekend, over this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Moving into this energy of really starting to feel good again, really starting to feel like you want to feel good again, really starting to nurture yourself, self-nurture, take care of yourself, not be involved with everything that's going around you. Look more inward, okay, Gemini? So release yourself from this isolation, release yourself from this self-sabotage. You don't need to be in this place. Use your free will, okay, Gemini? I am going to pull a card, let's see, from the Rider deck. Rider-Waite deck to clarify, and you have the Hermit. And that's the perfect card. That's the sign of Virgo, but to me it's the card of going inward. And like I talked about, don't necessarily feel the need to shine your light right now, right this weekend. This might be a time where you're really going inward like the Hermit does, and kind of looking at some things you want to change about yourself. And that's what we tend to do at the first of the year, right? I mean, people always come up with resolutions or taking time to what's going to happen in the future, what do I need to change, and you're really looking within. What are the things within myself, Gemini, that you want to make changes? And when you're ready, the light is shining for you to come out and just spread this energy. It's beautiful. So you can definitely be this person once you let go of the self-sabotage and remove the swords that are around you. You can be this person that heals yourself and goes within and does some spirit work and does some shadow work on yourself, and then come out when the light is ready, and spread this news and spread this joy. It's lovely. Nice weekend if you can let go of what you're in the middle of. Let go of that. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. Okay? Moving into Capricorn. Moving into earth signs, Capricorn. I have a pregnancy in this card, and whenever I see this card, it makes me think of somebody that's pregnant. So Capricorn, I'm not sure if you're hearing of a daughter or daughter-in-law or a friend that you know that's been trying hard to get pregnant, and it's the first of the year, and they may have told you over New Year's, but you're finally celebrating and being aware of it. So this Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all about you kind of celebrating and nurturing this loved one of yours. Everything you touch turns to gold. So you have the gold curtains and the column and the dress she's wearing and the braid in her hair, and it's just, you can do no wrong. So every comment you make and every nurture that you offer, all the nurturing, remember, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen more than we say, right? Is going to be very, very welcome. This could be a person that might be a little bit scared. They've been trying so hard, and now it's finally happening. I'm going to be pregnant. I'm pregnant, and now what do I do? And may really need your guidance, Capricorn. Okay, let's pull a card that clarifies, and this is a message. This is the Page of Pentacles, and it's bringing in abundance, and it definitely could be bringing in a pregnancy, and it could be the message you're receiving today. Maybe you're just finding out today on the 1st or over the weekend that this person is pregnant. I still get the pregnancy, and I still hear the message, but I feel it's a happy message. It's the Pentacle. It's the Page looking at this wonderful new message and knowing what's coming. The waters are calm behind her. So this is your chance, Capricorn, to just really take this person under your wing and help them and give them some guidance. They're excited, but they may also be a little bit nervous, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Virgo, the card I have for you today is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords got his sword held up in the air. He's ready to battle, right? He's ready to go. He's charging. He's got all this beautiful blue healing energy around him, and the calmness of the waterfalls, and the beautiful hawk or eagle that's flying overhead. And for those of you that are Virgos, I would definitely look up what the eagle represents, because the animal totem might represent a message specifically to you from spirit. Okay? But you've got to know with this Knights, it's always about movement forward, movement forward. Yes, I'm moving in that direction. Yes, I've made the decision over New Year's, and now it's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'm going to finally, put it into fruition. But you're not going to go very far. Look, because your horse is right at the end of this cliff. Can you see that? The horse is right at the end of that cliff. So you can't move anywhere unless you back up, turn around, make a new direction. So maybe in your decision-making process, you've got your sword high and mighty and ready to go, and you know what, I really don't want to fight anybody. Maybe that's what you're thinking. I'm really going to put my sword away. I'm going to turn this horse around. I'm not going to go in the direction I was heading, and I'm going to be more passive. I'm going to take a back seat. I'm going to let the universe flow. And that's what I hear from these waterfalls. Let the universe flow and take you in the direction that it's going to, where you're going to end up. You don't need to be that person gung-ho making that decision. Okay, and that makes perfect sense for Virgo, because you always want to take charge and be in charge and be the planner, and this is you. It's going to be really hard for you to do and not be that moving forward force. You're going to have to take a back seat and let the universe decide which direction you're going to go in. For a clarifier for the weekend, I get the High Priestess secrets. Interesting. So you're going to find out some things that are secretive, that are not just right in front of you, and that could be why you have your sword raised. Is you found out some secrets, and you want to rush in and you want to fix it, because that's what Virgos do. We're fixers. I'm a Virgo, and we want to fix it and make it better and change things. And the High Priestess is saying, no, be patient. I'm sitting here calmly. I'm waiting. Let's let the universe do its thing. And then when it's time to move, we'll move, right? It's the yin and the yang energy. It's the balance between the two. Something that Virgo quite often doesn't figure out because they tend to jump in. They jump in acutely to try to fix. And this high priestess, although it's the things that are unknown that you're finding out about, is saying, no, let's just chill. Basically, let's chill and let's let the universe take us in the direction it wants us to. We don't have to be in charge. Okay, and that's really important. I'm going to say it again because your spirit guides are telling me again, Virgo. You do not have to be in charge. It's okay to let somebody else be in charge. Back this horse up, turn it around, put down your sword, and let the high priestess in the universe take over. Definitely look up the eagle, what that represents, okay? Okay, Virgo, now we're moving to Taurus and Taurus energy, and we have the devil, which is represents Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn today, but the devil is often about addictions or temptation. So if there's somebody that's around you that you know that you noticed over the holidays, maybe they're drinking too much, or they're doing too much of something, or they gained a lot of weight and they have an addiction of some kind, or they're gambling too much, whatever it is they're doing, as you want to help. Taurus, you want to put yourself out there and help, and you may be able to help, but they still have to fight. This is their own inner demon, right? They have to fight. They have to fight for themselves. Or this could be you making a decision after the first of the year. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to go on this diet I've wanted to. I'm going to become a vegan. I'm going to stop meat. I'm going to be walking every day. I'm going to be exercising. Maybe it's the perfect time to make that decision to turn things around, right? That temptation. You may have started that on the first, and now it's the first, second, and third, and over this weekend you're getting tempted already. It's only because, and I'm hearing sugar cravings big time. So Gemini, Taurus, it could be because it takes like 3 or 4 days for the sugar to get out of your system. You may feel like crap, like you've got the flu or a cold or whatever, for the sugar to get out of your system. But once it's out of your system, you're not going to be tempted anymore. So this is just the beginning of a new direction for you. And the temptation, that little devil sitting on your shoulder saying, get me the chocolate, get me the chocolate. And you've got to be strong enough to say, no, I'm good. Okay? Let's pull a clarifier. The clarifier is the Empress, beautiful, the mother instinct. And maybe this is an energy that is a figure that's very motherly that's in your life. This could be a wife, this could be a lover, somebody you live with. It could be your actual mother energy that's helping you through this time. It's not a difficult time as much as it is you have to keep reminding yourselves to get out of that. Maybe you're in this pattern of believing something and you're having to get out of that pattern. And there's somebody here, there's a beautiful, wonderful, caring, nurturing female energy that's going to help you with that this weekend. Okay? Okay, Taurus. Now we're moving into water signs. We have the Page of Pentacles, and look at all the green in this card. It just screams to me Archangel Raphael, somebody you might be worried about who's ill and not feeling well, or maybe you're calling in Archangel Raphael to heal the world, right? We really need healing at this point, and as we start to see all this fire energy come up again in the next couple of weeks with everything that's happening, and there could be violence in the streets again. There could be a lot of people out on the streets, and just make sure you stay safe and stay at home. The page is definitely bringing in a message, and maybe that's me bringing in this message to you is what I'm hearing. But you have more than enough money. This is a huge pentacle, and the pentacle is saying, you're good, you're golden, you have this money. It's not quite at the pinnacle of where you want it to be, so you're going to continue working. As soon as the peacock is ready to open its feathers, you'll definitely know that it's time. But so in the meantime, just continue to work and to call in that loving energy for the weekend. It's beautiful. And what I get is the gorgeousness of being at home. So the message you're going to get is everything is great. Everything is happy. Home life is great. Again, you could be worried about somebody, but put it in the background, because the clarifying card you're getting is the Four of Wands. And the Four means that somebody is definitely, angels are around you. Angels are protecting you. We've got this beautiful family that's happy dancing in the background, and the the Four of Wands tell us that everything's going to be fine and everything is great at home. So try not to worry. This isn't really about home life, this message that's coming in. It might be more about what you're planning on doing with your future. But for you, the home life is going to be beautiful this weekend. So enjoy it. Getting some lovely cards for this weekend. I'm really excited about that. Cancer. Okay. Now we have Scorpio. In Scorpio, you have the um, Justice card. So somebody may actually be facing justice. This could be somebody actually having to go to court and face something that they didn't want to face, because I've got the balance of the scales here where a judge is going to be making a decision. But I feel like it's going to be in your favor, and I know that because everything is gold in this picture. Everything you're touching is turning to gold. So if you're worried about it, I'm hearing try not to be. This could be on Friday. I doubt the courts are open on the 1st, but maybe you're getting ready for it and you're starting to worry about it, Scorpio, okay? And if you are, I would say try not to worry about it, because whatever is going to happen is going to happen. You can't change it at this point. Okay? You can't change it. You can just sit back and wait for it to happen. But you can put your best foot forward, and you can maybe change something that's been bothering you. You can change your words. And what you say is what I'm hearing. So maybe how you present yourself, and not go in as the victim, but more as the apologetic, the one who's grateful and who's apologetic. And the judge will definitely hear that. But I do feel like everything is going to work out fine in your favor. It could be child support. Could be some of you going back to court regarding your divorce, regarding child support. And it's still going to work in your favor. Okay, so let's pull the clarifying card. I've got the Tower. So the Tower is something unexpected. So maybe you're going into court and you're saying, gee, I'm really worried. I have, this is my 3rd parking ticket, or this is my 3rd speeding ticket. Are they going to throw the book at me? This is the 2nd time I've been caught. I've been pulled over without a registered car, and you're really worried. And this is something unexpected. It doesn't have to be bad, the Tower, okay? It could be something unexpected, like that comes in and the judge just says, you know what? It's the holiday. We're coming into the new year. I want you to be able to start fresh. Do you think you can get your car registered? And let's start in a new positive direction. I feel like you're going to have somebody very understanding that's going to listen to you. If this is about, justice at home, or somebody getting karma, then the karma that's around them, somebody who's treated you a certain way is what I'm hearing. The karma around them is not the best. It's unexpected, and it's a little bit crazy is what I'm hearing. Okay? But the weekend itself, try not to worry, try to enjoy. Okay? Pisces have the mother energy. It's beautiful. We just came out of the beautiful Cancer full moon, which is gorgeous energy. And now she's holding the Venus, right? She's holding the symbol of Venus, or the mother, or the earth mother. And she's the mother of the entire zodiac. And that's what I'm hearing about this Empress. She's taking care. You're taking care of everybody around you. But what I keep hearing over and over again from Spirit is that you also need to take some time for yourself. Okay, I am hearing a pregnancy in this card. I hear that somebody around you is pregnant. It's the 2nd card today that I've heard that. That somebody could be pregnant, and it could be that you know the same person. I can't remember who I drew that for, but I am hearing the pregnancy. So if it is something that you're finding out about, maybe it's a granddaughter, maybe it's a daughter, maybe it's somebody that you're really feeling a connection to. Just it kind of feels like your family, but is more of a friend. Either way, it's going to be a lovely chance for you to sit back and really help this person. They need some guidance. They need some help. It's going to be a really nice weekend for that, though, because you guys are going to really be celebrating over this weekend, which is lovely. The card I'm using is the devil that comes up. It's a Capricorn, okay? So whoever this mother is, I feel like or it could be the child of a Capricorn. The devil, to me, because this Empress is such a strong card, doesn't necessarily mean temptation or addiction in this case. To me, it means more of the sign itself, like Capricorn. Somebody that you're dealing closely with this weekend, that's a Capricorn energy. Okay? So try to hold your head up, Taurus, Pisces, face the weekend. Know that everything's going to be okay. and nurture and help this person that's out there. Okay, water signs. Now we're moving into air, fire signs, and we get the Fool. Aries, the beginning of the deck, right? The beginning of the year, the beginning of a whole new life, if you want it to be, right? It's got a new moon in this picture. It's got the, and we always see in the Rider-Waite deck, we have the Fool with the knapsack over his shoulder. He's got a little white dog nipping at his toes, and here's the little white dog. He's still in the picture. The Fool is letting go of everything, brand new beginning, trusting, knowing you're heading in the right direction. And on the first, you're really kind of soaking it all in and realizing this is the direction I'm heading in, this is where I want to go, and that you're really happy about it. Okay, so make sure that you enjoy the weekend for that. And the card I pulled with that for the clarifier is the reminiscing card. It's the Six of Cups, which is all about looking at your past. You may be starting a brand new beginning here, but you're looking at everything you've gone through to get to this new beginning. It's a perfect time to reminisce, to go through the past, to go back to your childhood, maybe back to things that brought you pleasure. But all the cups are still standing in this card. So really take a look at everything, but then realize that it's okay to start this new beginning. You don't necessarily have to let go of the past. You can incorporate it into your new beginning. Okay? You can bring it with you. You don't have to let it go. Okay, Aries? The next card I'm going to pull is for Leo. And Leo, you have the Temperance card, or patience. This is you heading back, is what I'm hearing. Starting off, heading back, being on the road, and saying goodbye to some people that it hurts. It doesn't hurt you to say goodbye, but you can miss them. I guess maybe it's family that you might have been with all week, Leo, and now it's time to let go this weekend, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, and begin your journey back home, is what I'm hearing. And you've really enjoyed. Every time you go, you enjoy it more, is what I'm hearing. And you took some time for yourself this time, whereas I think the last few times it was always together, and I feel like this time you kind of sat back with your partner and you took some time for yourself, which is really nice. So this weekend is all about just kind of regrouping and getting ready and having the patience when you take off. And the Knight is the movement, right? The Knight of Swords. The swords could be that you're dealing with an Aries, a Libra, or a Gemini. It could be saying goodbye to one of those people. Maybe this is saying goodbye to family that you've been with, like I said, for the whole week, and now you're ready to take off. You've got the light, you've got the sword, you've got the truth on your side. You know that everybody's going to be fine and everybody's healthy, and you're ready to head back and head back into your life. Not that you necessarily want to. I feel like you'd rather be down south as much as you possibly could be, but now's the time when you're really going to be taking off, going in a better direction. So let that better direction happen this weekend, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to let it go and know that they're going to be fine, Leo. Sagittarius, the card I get for you is the Knight of Cups. And cups are all about water signs, okay? And knights are about movement. So look how calm the water is around you. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer sign. It could be that the clouds are lifting, the sunrise is coming up, the sky's going to be blue, the waters are gorgeous, you're heading in a beautiful direction this weekend. It could just be that, Sagittarius, this is going to be a really, really nice weekend for you. It could be the last of the weekend before you go back to work, is what I'm hearing. So you may have had this past week off, but it's going to be really a nice time of enjoying. Your cup overfloweth with love and understanding and peace and harmony, everything that you've wanted. So really enjoy this weekend. And Sagittarius, I have this is your regret over, I feel like it's over going back to work. As much as you enjoy your job and as much as you enjoy the benefits that it provides to you, the idea of you being home and just vegging for the amount of time that you've vegged, or the amount of time that you've spent with loved ones, with family members, doing exactly what you want, is now time to reckon and go back to work. And it's kind of like, oh, I don't really want to go back to work. It's not really a regret as much as it is a realization that this is what's happening. This is what's coming up after the weekend. So this card is telling you, enjoy your weekend as much as possible, because Monday is coming. Okay? So you guys, this weekend of the new year looks beautiful. Be watching, like I said, watching for the monthlies of January to be coming out. I'm just finishing up the last one today. And as they come out, let's move into the new year with some really high energy, beautiful power, right? Beautiful. Feeling great about yourself is what I'm hearing. Feeling that the decisions that you make are not just decisions for yourself, but you're including a lot of other people. So 2020 is going to be it's going to be a bumpy ride for the first couple of weeks for sure. So know that that's coming, expect it, and then know that the clearing is going to take place, and we're coming out of the middle of it. It's the weekend, and I will be on to either Saturday or Sunday, so please make sure you've hit the subscribe over here and the notification bell, so you'll be notified when I do come on live, and then I do readings for the first 20 people for free that come on. So I look forward to seeing you this weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and Happy New Year. And I will be back again on Monday. Take care.